Hello Tamie tribe and welcome to my channel. Hi guys, my name is Matamera Comfort Leevoy, and if you're new to this channel, definitely honey, you are welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, hello, hi. Yes, in this video we are going to be discussing the Mommy Club. What's new? Do you have your tea ready? Yes, let's start. Guys, I am so weak. I am so hungry. Oh my goodness. And I feel like the next video will have to be a mukbang because wow, the girl is hungry. Cool. So we are going to be talking about episode 7 and episode 8. The first thing that we come across when we open episode 7 is Nunurai talking to a friend Vera, discussing what happened in the previous episode, which is episode 6. So Nunurai is quite angry at what Omuhle said to her about the satellite, and her getting angry about who's your daddy. But then guys, wow, like, no, hey, Zimbabwean people are not happy with Omuhle, hey? They're not happy, and a lot of shade was thrown towards her. Hey, you appear in SABC 1, who's watching SABC 1? And I feel like maybe that's the narrative that Showmax is trying to take, to throw shade towards SABC 1, but I'm like, huh? Hi. I read. So Nunurai was busy telling Vera, but the one thing that stood up for me was when Ratile said no, she'll be claiming to be a celebrity, but all they do is appear on one show, get smolanyana money, and then buy Gucci. In fact, her words were buy one small Gucci, and I was like, but coming to think of it, was she lying? No lies detected. Because vele, that is what happens with our celebrities in South Africa. They don't get royalties. Majority of them do not get royalties. They appear in one show, get one money. By the time that show even airs, the money that you received is gone. When you're working like Omuhle on a soapy, it's much better. But if you're working on a contractual basis where we don't know what's going to happen to you, Mtase. But like I said, Omuhle seems to be a smart celebrity because she can start businesses outside of what she's doing that can still give her money if she's not working. So, I don't think that really applies to her. Moving on to what happens next. We meet Ratile and Her Majesty as they are meeting up, of course, ganging somewhere. They said they are going to be walking dogs, but yeah, I didn't see any hoof there. But it's fine. It's okay. Her Majesty was addressing the cloud chasing issue. She said to Ratile, Mtase, aren't you the one who said I'm cloud chasing? Now, when I confront you, you run away. Why? I want you to explain why you are busy doing all of this thing of I'm chasing cloud, hey, best and whatnot. And then she explained what she feels was quite right in her saying, hey, Her Majesty is chasing cloud. Hi, Aritz. Then Her Majesty says to her, you know what? I don't feel like me and you right now, friendship, nah. Right now, I feel like me and you are on 60%. The other 40 was like girl. I think I'll use that with some of my friends that think they are good, they're better than me. 60-40, get to work. Hi Bo, why are you banning me? Hi Bo. Oh, we get to the saga of episode 7. Guys, when I tell you, like, I feel like I'm telling you guys, Her Majesty and her whole family are literally at this point carrying this show. Like, they keep bringing us mountains and mountains and mountains. I'm just there like, guys, aren't you tired? So Titi is having a therapy session with a therapist, and this child did not leave even a single thing out. She was telling the therapist, and she says she's happy with the therapist because she kind of understands her, she allows her to talk, she digs deep. And to be honest with you guys, I feel like she's a very good therapist just by looking at her sessions with Titi. How girl, whoever your name is, you are very good at your job. Titi now reveals again, goes deeper into what happened between her and the stepdad. She said the stepdad didn't like her because she would fight the stepdad when the stepdad is hitting her mom, and then he would turn and hit her as well, to a point where he would even say, Her Majesty, kick this child out, because if you don't, our marriage. And what did Her Majesty do? According to Titi, she would kick her out, she would tell her to go to her grandmother and stuff like that, and then eventually come fetch her back. Which I feel is very painful. Like, yo, if I were to go through that, I don't even want to imagine. But then Her Majesty has appeared in, yo guys, Her Majesty is big right now. Hey, like I feel like if Vele, this cloud chasing thing was true, she's probably the happiest person right now, because Her Majesty is everywhere. Her Majesty is on MacG. Her Majesty is on she's on the biggest podcast in South Africa. She's on MacG. She's on Gogo's Koteni's podcast, explaining everything that is happening, because apparently people are judging her. The thing is, with me, when I watch these things, I don't even go to Twitter to check what is going on. But apparently she says people are judging her parental skills and whatever. We are also judging. Because how can you be beaten up by someone who's not even your family, and then you kick out your own child? But that is that. Hey, the therapist asked her to try and forgive herself, forgive the father, and forgive her mom. Because she says she wants to forgive herself and her mom. But the therapist also suggested to forgive the father because he holds some sort of power over her, which is true. But hey, we're not talking about that right now. So let's move on to what happens next. So Her Majesty and Mrs. Mops go for a shooting range, whatever. So when they're there, they're busy shooting, and I'm like, wow, not so bad. Is it good for releasing anger? But hey, Mrs. Moss was good at it. She looked like a pro. Hey, it's not make sure Her Majesty. Her Majesty nearly shot people. They're just busy shooting and getting scared. Like, Then after, they went into the parking lot and started talking about her conversation with Ratile and what happened at the dinner on episode 6. And she was saying she didn't understand why Omuhle was fighting some of her guests. She should have kept it together. And I'm like, no. You come for me, I come for you. It doesn't matter where we are. Hey, if you come for me, I come for you. Valid. Like, if Omuhle felt attacked, it makes sense for her to pounce back. You must pounce back when I Omuhle. It doesn't matter. Guest or not, it doesn't matter. To be honest with you, I feel like episode 7 and episode 8 were not really bringing the tea, but because some of you like this, let me just do it. So then we meet Tseho and Mrs. Mops at Tseho's place. They're sitting there having some cheese board, talking about why did Tseho leave? Why did you not come after me when I left? What was the argument between you and Omuhle about? Because at the lunch, Omuhle and Tseho had a little bit of a blow up or whatever, because Omuhle was busy telling Tseho to what's this? Did she say control yourself? Hold yourself. Something like that. Relax yourself. And Tseho was like, when you are one to talk, like, my dear, you have your stories everywhere. You cannot talk about cloud chasing because your stories are everywhere about your child and whatever. And so they were discussing that where did it come from. Teko was explaining that this and this and that. And then remember what I said on the previous episodes about Mrs. Mops now moving away from Teko. I also thought she's angry at Teko, but then apparently she said it had nothing to do with it. But then now, if you go through something and then you give me the attitude, what does that say about your friendship? Ngifelani. Like, uTheko ufelani, guys. But hey, you know what? That is that on that. Hey, and fine. Happy, Her Majesty was now sitting with her nanny, and she was asking her about how's everything, and also we as a family are going for therapy. Would you want to join in? And she said she doesn't mind until she mentioned her dreams. I was like, hi, Inenika happy. Hi guys. Was I not scared? So apparently when the husband passed away, the nanny dreamt about him passing away. Now she says she dreamt about Happy passing away. Yo, hi. We can't afford for her to go because now we are enjoying. But seriously, that was quite scary, hey? And she did mention that I'm worried about the child. The children are still young and whatever. And Happy was like, no, I need to... Girl, you gotta pray. You gotta pray for the sake of me, for the sake of your kids, for the sake of South Africa. Please pray. We will be praying with you because wow, we still want mountains dropped at us. You get me? So then Mrs. Mops goes quad biking with her son. One thing I'm liking about Mrs. Mops is the fact that she's bringing the mommy element into the mommy club. Ne? She's covering all the aspects. Kudos to you. I like that. So she was quad biking with her son, competition vibes. Then they're talking about girls. Hey, I have your password. If you want to watch that, go and watch, please. Then the last part, which was quite interesting, we now in a meeting with Tshego invited Nunurai. Like Tshego and Nunurai are like this. They love each other. Like they don't want to be separated or anything like that. So Tshego and Nunurai are at Tshego's warehouse. She has a company called She has a company called Motherland Shapewear for people like me who have not lost the baby fat. When we wear clothes, the clothes must sit kamnandi. Did Nunurai not bring Ratile? That time, okay, they were still on good terms. So they are there at Motherland Shapewear, and after that they decide to go and have lunch. Now they were talking about what happened at the dinner, the lunch, or whatever. And Tshego came for Ratile. She was telling her, no, I feel like you were not fair towards Her Majesty. You were very mean. You are classing her according to the friends that you have. Did Ratile not pounce at her and want to now bring Kifi Boo? Like, Kifi Boo, Aganamdana, Kifi Boo is not on the mommy club. We don't want to hear about Kifi Boo. We don't want to hear about Kifi Boo. Why are you telling us about Kifi Boo? No, the thing is with Ratile, she likes diverting. Like, you get me? Like when they're talking about her, she'll short left. Come, face us direct. Don't do that. So they were talking and I feel like Tshego is very mature, eh? Tshego was telling her that no, don't be that person who now, because we are addressing your issue and izinto zakho ziyaqaka, now you decide ukuthi no, I'm gonna go towards you. No, it doesn't work that way. If you don't want to talk about it, just say I don't want to talk about it. And that is where episode 7 ended. Now when episode 8 starts, Mama Pali is back. Ow! Mama Pali is back. So Palisa, Mama Pali, and Seho are talking, and she's telling her what happened at the dinner on episode 6, the lunch, the dinner, wine tasting. She tells her we were playing the game of never have I ever. Did Pali not say it didn't end well? And the fella, it didn't end well. Guys, why do you play that game? Please, I want to know, why do y'all play that game when you know this thing is not going to end well, but you still go ahead with it? Hi, is on this. It's fine. Mama Pali was not happy about the conversations that were being had. She was not happy about the topics that were being had. She was not happy about her daughter sharing sensitive information about her relationship with her friends. But Mama Pali, you need to understand, this is the 21st century, my dear. It's the 21st century. Even if I tell you the deepest secret, it doesn't matter. Oksalayo, like... It really doesn't matter. Whether I tell you or I don't tell you, it doesn't matter. So you take it however you want to take it, you get me? So she was really not happy. I love it for her, because if you're a mother who tells yourself that you're gonna be like that, stay like that. Don't now change. Yeah, well, you can change with the times, but hey, it's up to you, mommy. Cool. So they had that conversation, fine. And then we move on to the next aspect, where Her Majesty, the host with the most, decides to close the club and invite all the girls. And when they're there, it's Mrs. Mops, Miss Manche, Her Majesty, and Nunurai. They walk in looking sexy, looking like the mothers they think they are, okay? And then when they walk in, they decide, okay, let's talk about everything that happened. They were unpacking, because this is the first time they meet after the wine tasting, like not in their different aspects. Okay, cool. So now they're talking about what happened at the dinner, and Ratile being angry, Ratile bringing up things that are not supposed to be there. And then did Miss Manchester ask if Ratile really is part of the mommy club? One thing I noticed, guys, the way Ratile is moving, at the end of the day, no one is gonna want to be around her, because she's moving like a snake. Why open like Ellie now? Vela, she's moving like a snake, like she's slithering to, like, in each and every relationship, she's just there slithering like a snake. And I'm just there like, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? And I said, don't you want to be that girl who at least have one relationship that is working well? I feel like she's damaging everything, man. She's just there. Remember when they went to that TV, what? That's what she's doing with every relationship. But hey, I said, do you, boo? Maybe she values her other friendships compared to them. So whatever. So after that, they had strippers and they were making it rain. Guys, me being a township girl, when will I ever go to the strip club? Honestly, I want to go there. Me and my friend once went there, and then we got there and they were like, entrance fee. I was like, entrance fee in China, because when we walk in, you're gonna expect us to make it rain. But if you wanna take me, I'm your girl. So then there is a photo shoot for Motherland Shapewear. I loved it so much. I must get myself Motherland Shapewear. That is if it's affordable. Like, guys, they looked phenomenal. They looked African. They looked like, I loved it. And also, she did not only look for girls who are shaped well, like girls who look like Vele. They did lipo and whatever. There was Nunurai there. There was her and other voluptuous ladies to show how the shapewear can sit on you. Okay, so I loved everything about it. It was beautiful. And after that, they had a conversation. Tejo and Nunurai, they were discussing what happened between her and Ratile, the conversation that they had when episode 7 ended. This is episode 8, right? Cool. And they were talking about her husband's book. Apparently her husband's book is How to Make Money While Sitting Down. Yeah, how to make money while sitting. How to make money without even lifting a finger. Whoever has read that book must guarantee me that I will. Then I'll buy it and read it and make money without even lifting a finger. You get me? So, yeah, they did discuss that. And Tejo was speaking the same thing that she said, that I feel like Ratile should have called me to the side. Ratile should have called me to discuss with me what she felt was not addressed well, rather than for her to now make a big hoo-ha about it. And one thing about it, like, oh, she loves shouting. Yeah, she loves shouting. Like, you'll be talking to her in the most civilized manner, and she'll be like when Mrs. Mops called Miss Manche a chihuahua. Nah, I said the chihuahua is Ratile, not her. Lol. After the motherland shapewear, whatever, Ratile and Tejo decided to have a lunch. And when Ratile arrived, she could see that, hey, Mugel is fuming. Mugel is angry. Mugel is waiting for her, like, come through. I want to show you. And when she got there, she was like, she addressed everything. And one thing I love about Miss Manche, which we must all learn from, guys, if you're going to address an issue and be shouting, you will never sort out that issue. You have to be calm. I need that. You have to be calm and relaxed and say your piece. Even if you're swearing or do it peacefully, then you will get the words across. Because she told her, I feel like you are snaky. I feel like you move like a snake. In fact, you are a snake because of what you said. You're talking about Kifipu. Ungenapu Kifipu. Am I the first person to not have a friendship that I had in the past? Valid. That's so true. I had so many that fell on the way. But then she was telling her the truth about her not being a good friend, her attacking her and whatnot. And I was like, damn. Hey, you got her, hey? Did Ratile not cry? Ratile was there apologizing, crying. Oh, one thing about Miss Manch, guys, with or without makeup, gorgeous. Gorgeous. I love it. Oh, but it was quite sad when she started crying, like, yo, hey, I hate tears. But that is how it ended. So I'll see you in my next one. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And you better watch those ads. You better watch. Guys, please watch the ads, okay? We are working here. This is a job, okay? I told you, don't subscribe. I will subscribe and tell you what happened. Please watch the ads. Like, comment, and subscribe. You're watching from your TV, pick up the phone. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in my next one. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.